Hey, how's everybody doing? Alexander Investment Insights back with another video. So this is going to be a video on the top 10 stocks that I like to look at when day trading. You should have your eyes on these stocks every single day you're on the market. And I'll give them to you right now. First is the S&P 500 SPY ETF. We have IWM, iShares Russell 2000 ETF. Then we also have Bitcoin. We also have Apple, Microsoft, Google, Meta, Nvdia, Tesla, and Amazon. These 10 stocks you should be keeping your eye on every single day in the market. It's going to simplify things so much when day trading, and I'll get to you what these support resistances mean, what these white levels mean, and how they should be used in my videos and how they use in day trading and how you can use them as targets, right? So we'll start off with SPY. We have a resistance of 544 to open up on Monday and a support of 538. I also have this target level right here. You see that right now is currently trading at 542. We go down to the 1 minute chart. After hours, still right there at 542.50. On Friday, you can see that SPY pretty much opened up at this level right here and then used it as resistance throughout the midday. Boom, resistance. See how it didn't really want to break this level? Resistance, you could use this for support on the downside. See how it came up here? Support, it wanted to go down, right? So as soon as boom, resistance, we switched, right? We switched and we broke these consistent highs and then we started going up, right? Boom, and what did this switch to? Support, boom, support, boom, right? And now look where SPY is trading. So I have this target level here, still here, to use it as support now if we come down on SPY on Monday. So that's what I'm looking for, and then these supports and resistances really help me out with which way the market is going. If we're bearish, how many times are we topping out at my heavy resistance here? How many times have we broken support? Things like that to really give me a good sense of what targets are getting hit and which way the market is bound to go, right? So those are my supports and resistances and target on SPY first. Second is IWM. IWM, I have a support down here of $198 is a support now on IWM, and then resistance also here. We're gonna bring this down, resistance here at 203. So 203 is the new resistance on IWM, and then we also have another target here. So this is like a target, and since this support did get hit on Friday, we have I'll just put this target level to my new target of 201, so that's a target right there. I won't label that, but then we'll go down to Bitcoin. I usually like to look at SPY to see what Apple and Microsoft and Google and these 10 stocks that I'm going to give you. I like to correlate them with SPY. So every time I'm trading in the morning, I'm looking at what SPY is doing, so I can correlate that to the market, and if we're trading in the directions, and if SPY targets are hitting, which targets are hitting in these stocks. But we'll go to Bitcoin right now. So Bitcoin has once again not surpassed that resistance level of 72,100, very important. And we have a support here at 66,600. It did break throughout last week, but it didn't break with confidence. Yeah, it came back up and it's still stalled out right there. So I did add a new support since that did break that down here at 59,000. So if this level gets breaks, you'd probably most likely see Bitcoin down at 59,000 before it finds like a nice reversal right up to the upside, or before it finds support. So just watch that level right there. Once again, everyone knows this heavy resistance that I'm looking at right there that keeps getting hit. So just watch out. So we'll go on to now Apple. So I have resistance at 216.15 and support at 208. So if we go down to the 5 minute chart, you can see that resistance hit here on Thursday and then at open, and then came down, didn't want to surpass that the rest of the day. And then really here support is after we blew up on Tuesday. That's where we found support in the after hours, and then once again on Wednesday we blew up from that support up to that resistance level, right? So that's what I'm seeing on Apple. Once again, 216.15 resistance and 208 support. I'm going to try to really get you guys in depth of how I find these levels and how you could use targets while you're trading. So Microsoft 436.50 support. We're going to go down to the 1 minute. We're going to see what happened on Friday. So Friday, this wasn't a perfect support, but it was close to our support. It opened at support and then confirmed to the upside, right? You saw that movement coming up in the morning, probably off of news. Off of news, turned around here, really started going up. So upside from that support on Microsoft, right? And what was SPY doing on Friday? Really going up also. So good way to look at that. We'll go back to Microsoft to show you what that daily is. 436.50. We'll go on to Google. Google, I have resistance at 170.80, 178.80, and support at 174.50, and I have a target here. This target is where I'm looking at Google to go to. We'll go to the 5-minute chart and see how on Friday it opened up at that support and then blew up. So that's our support right there. And just watch out for this target to get hit on the downside, because if we start coming down on Monday, this is what was support on last Monday or on Thursday. You see it opened up at this target of support here and then came up, boom, boom, and then broke it, and then that's how we got that new support right there. So watch this as a target I'm looking at, shorter term target. We'll go on to Meta. Meta, I have resistance at 524 and support at 489, kind of a wider range, but I do have these two shorter term targets, and I'll show you how we get those. So on Friday, you see we opened up at this resistance and we came down. We came down, right? And then earlier in the week on Tuesday, we opened up at this support and we came up, boom, bang, came down, up, there. So that's those two targets that I'm looking for on Meta, and once again, they're support and resistance levels. I can label these target levels. I just don't like to have my chart so cluttered. I like to keep the market very simple. That's the best way to do it, is keep the market very simple. Like on Nvdia, all I have is this support of 125. They had their stock split and their dividends increase. They've been booming since then, absolutely booming. So all I could do is put a support here and then a price target, which was the bottom of Friday. You see, where it opened up as support, right? Opened up as support here and boomed up, boomed down. So a lot of price movement on Nvdia, a lot of things going on there. So once again, not really, but once again, we'll go to Tesla. So Elon got his package. We saw price boom, right? Boom. Had a low of 167 2 days right before and had a high of 188 the day it got confirmed. But after that day, it had pullback. So is this a good opportunity to get in Tesla? It might just be. I'm looking to get a little bit of shares somewhere in this range, possibly on Monday. Which is not financial advice. Please do not trade see anything in the video. This is entertainment. We'll go down to the 5-minute chart and we'll see how price reacted at our price targets on Friday. Used it as support and came up, kind of been stalled today. So if Tesla kind of rises up, it is close to our target. But if Tesla stays at this, opens at this level and wants to come down, we could use this as a support, as a price target. Boom. We might want to either break up off of that, then that'd be the time to get calls, or push through that. So, but we're always trading to a target, and then selling at that target is when we're trading two prices. So Tesla, once again, resistance 187, support 174.30, and then those two price targets. We'll see if Tesla wants to recover throughout the week and go up to this where it opened around by the end of the week or the end of next week. So we'll see what Tesla wants to do. We do have these price targets, and these price targets will move throughout the week. So Amazon, I have resistance at 187, support at 180, and I have these two price targets around here. You see how it acted as support on Friday, and then on Thursday you see that Amazon dropped severely off this resistance. You see it opened up at this resistance, dropped down, found some support right here. It dropped down through that, but then acted as a resistance for the rest of the time, right? Now acting as resistance and as a target on the upside now. So that's what we're looking for on Amazon. Pretty simple. And other than that, that's going to be the end of the video. 10 minutes, 10 stocks. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to be doing a lot more of that because I think that it gives you guys a good sense of how to look for these shorter term price targets and how these supports and resistances keep us in our general range. So if you like this type of content, leave a like, subscribe, and other than that, have a good rest of your day.